Hey y'all, welcome to the mtga Hillbilly Show, where the magic's burning hotter than a moonshine glow. We're shuffling, dealing for the world to see. Come on down and join the fun, all out you to stay. Let it roll, let it roll. Love the skill of that soul. Tapping with our critters and spells, and when we win, you know we're ringing them bells. From morning till evening, we're never slow. Cardboard cracks the name of the game, you know. Lost in the draw, but we never let go. Playing for pride in the soft southern glow. Decking our hands in a grinning ear. Magic together with the folks we hold dear. Welcome to the mtga Hillbilly Show, where the magic's burning hotter than a moonshine glow. We're shuffling and dealing for the world to see. Come on down and join the fun and know how you do. Let it roll, let it roll. Let's get it with the soul. Let it roll, let it roll. Let's get it with the soul. Let it roll, let it roll. Let's get it with the soul.
Good morning, everybody. What's up, Chaz Stream, Superfast Tortoise? Good morning. All right, let's play some Magic. I done checked on the spoilers. There ain't any new spoilers yet. Discord is open. All right. We gotta cast 20 creature spells. Try this landfall. I don't really remember what's all in this deck, to be honest. How's everybody's morning so far? Lab game. Okay. Yeah, it's got to though. I don't think they're going to attack. Come on, opponent! I can't help it, my two is bigger than my two creatures are bigger than yours. They really did not like that, did they? All right. Oh, see, Magic Arena is now on Instagram. It's only 9 o'clock. All right. Let's see, I lost another sub. Was that up to 147 at one time. We're all the way down to 11:30. I mean, we was up to 11:47. Now we're all the way down to 11:39. Need to start commenting on the channel and everything. Do everything we can do to help the channel grow. Not sure. All right. We'll keep this. Be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. Heir apparent. Ah. Nice. Moving along pretty good already. Not bad. Can't make any new decks right now until Avatar drops. Standard is still. That's why this card right here is the only reason why we have the one red land. probably should have threw Grizzly Bill under the bus. We have 3 of them. I knew it. I knew it. Get another land. La 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 la. All right now. Let them get their little trees. I figured that. Wonder how come this didn't die. My attack. The building. Not really good. I had to take this and be right back. Well, shoot. Can I get a red land? 3, 6. They can do 6. Going down to 3. Well, shoot. Let's see here. Got 6. 6. Do 4. Let's see. Well, we ain't got trample. No! Alright. No attacks. Gain 3 life. That would have been nice to have. Six, 7, 8. Go. We can go 6. Hope we don't mill ourselves out. Hope we don't mill ourselves out there. It's always nice to have a bristle bill on an attempt. All right. Well, we should have our little Sunday wheel done. Sunday wheel done today, for sure. All right. We do have Discord open. Everybody wants to join. If you join the Discord, you still won't miss the show because the show is being shared in the Discord. All right. Got our chocobo. All right. Uh-huh. One, two, three, four. We'll choose you. Auto pay. And we'll bring this and this back. War trigger. Then we attack. We have to block. I'm telling you, this World Sage card, it's pretty good, dang good. I could speed this deck up even more if I wanted to. Thought of a way to do that. But this World Souls Rage, so good. So good. Dang, Blanket! Didn't get to play a creature at all. Yeah. We already got 5 games done here. We did get our Sunday wheel done, though. It's only 9:24. We only been at it for 24 minutes. Tortoise is right. All right. Let me check the spoilers real quick. They still ain't spoiled none for today over on here. So we're going, let me check different sites. They did spoil one. Could have swore it was a different card. All right. Screen's gonna go black for a minute. Whoops, wrong one. All right. We're over on mtg Goldfish because they show the spoilers too. All right. Recently previewed cards in the last 24 hours. Well, we got Together the White Lotus for 5 mana. Create a 1/1 white ally creature token for each planes you control. Scry 2. Okay, for every creature you control, you can make a 1/1 ally. 5 for 5 mana. Pretty good card. Because I know just the card to pair this up with. And that is this is a sorcery, which ain't bad. But you get your little room out that makes tokens. Then once you get that out, you start making those tokens. Then you turn it on. Then you play this. You also have the white crystal out, which make this 1 cheaper. So you'll be able to cast this for 4 mana instead of 5. And yeah, you'll. So then people will think you're a life gain deck, but actually you're just making your white spells cost less. And then once you do that, you have all those tokens. And then after you turn that room on, then you'll play this. You'll get even more tokens, which buff your creatures even more. So then that makes this card very good. Because that room cares about how many creatures you have. Let's say you have that room open, you start attacking, you make your little tokens. And for every token you make, you play this, and that's how many other tokens you get. And if you got Espeth out, that's even more tokens. Ooh. I'm liking this White Lotus. Seems to be a pretty good card. But let's check this site. And we got the main set here. This is spoiled. I think this was spoiled the other day. Badger mode. Badger mole cub. 2 mana. 1 in a green, 2/2. Seems to be a kind of a busted card. If you think about it. Because your land, because if your land dies, then or gets exiled, it comes right back to the battlefield. Well, what if you got your land that you sacrifice to get other lands, like Fable Passage, for example? You play this, you sack your Fable Passage, you Earthbend your Fable Passage, you sack your Fable Passage. When you sack your Fable Passage, you go get another land. Then your Fable Passage will come back to the battlefield tapped. And then when it comes back tapped, the very next turn, you can Earthbend. If you flash this, you can Earthbend your Fable Passage again. You sack your Fable Passage, and then when you sack your Fable Passage again, you'll get another land. So, it kind of ramps you pretty quick if you think about it. So, Badger Mole Cub, I'd say that's pretty good, actually, for 2/2. What's y'all's thoughts? What is everybody's thoughts about these cards? Are y'all liking the Avatar cards? I'm liking it. Then we got, say you're going red and green. All right. You can wreck yourself up to this booming pretty dang on quick with what I was just talking about there. So then you get this booming unleashed out. When it enters, you Earthbend 4. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. And then when Boomy deals combat damage to a player, untap all lands you control. After this phase, there's additional combat phase. Only land creatures can attack during the second combat phase. Not bad. Not bad. I kind of like it. Then we got Faded Firepower for X red enchantments. With Flash, this enchantment enters with X fire counters on it. For source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls. It deals that much damage plus an amount of damage equal to the number of fire counters on this enchantment instead. Nice. That would turn a 1/1 into maybe a 2/2 or a 5/5. It depends on how much you pay into this. It can turn a 1/1 into a 5/5. Not bad. So that means if your opponent comes in at you, say you got 8 mana up on the battlefield, and your opponent attacks in with a 3/3, and you got a 1/1. You got 3 red mana, so that's 3. You got 8 out now. So you get that 1/1. You flash this in, your 1/1's going to block like a 5/5. So it will be able to block that 3/3 and kill it with a 1/1. This enchantment is awesome. Awesome enchantment. Then we got Avatar Ink for Uber. Oh, no, that's not Uber. It ain't got black in it. So green, red, white, and blue with flying and fire bending 2. 4/4. So for 4 mana, you can cast this as a 4/4 with flying and fire bending 2. And whenever you water bend, earth bend, fire bend, or earth bend, draw a card. Then if you've done all 4, you get to transform this into Aang, Master of Elements. And spells you cast cost white, blue, black, red, and green less to cast. This can reduce generic cost. So you're only getting your generic cost reduced. But you would think it's the pips because it's showing the pips on there. But it's not the pips. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Aang, Master of Elements. If you do, gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 1/1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent. Alrighty, Feldy. This ain't bad. Not bad at all. With flash flying, and when it enters, you airbend any number of other target permanents you control. You exile them. While each one of them is exiled, its owner may cast it for 2 rather than pay its mana cost. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, you get to create a 1/1 white ally creature token. So you can use this for a attack to bounce all of your opponent's creatures back to their hands, or use it for protection from like a board wipe or something for your creatures, and yours will cost 2 less to cast. Nice. Now it will cost 2, not 2 less. It will cost 2. Nice. Now we got Ozai, the Phoenix King, for 2 black, red, 7/7 with trample, fire bending 4, and haste. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes red instead. Ozai has flying and indestructible as long as you have 6 or more unspent mana. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now we got Planetarium of Wan, Shai Tong. 6 cost. For 1, you and tap it to scry 2. Whenever you scry or surveil, look at the top card of your library. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Do this only once each turn. Very good card. I mean, you could play, after you get this card out, every land that you play that has scry or surveil that you play from your hand will let you cast the next card for free. But you can only do it once. Then once it goes to your opponent's turn, you pay that 1, you tap this, scry 2, then you play another creature or instant, sorcery, enchantment, whatever, for free on your opponent's turn. Nice. Because it does not say sorcery. It just says when you scry or surveil. Very good card. We've got Secret of Blend Bending for 1, 2, 3, 4 blue mana. But as additional cost, to cast this spell, you may water bend 10. If you water bend 10, you get to control target opponent during their next combat phase. If this spell was That's just during the combat phase, but that's only if you pay the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's only if you pay the 4. But if you do that water being 10, the spell's additional cost was paid. You control that player during their next turn instead. So in other words, you control their whole entire turn. If you water being 10, that's pretty awesome. We got Zorn's Comet. For 5 mana, each creature you control, sorcery, each creature you control gains fire bending 5. Holy moly. So, you can foretell this for 2 and play it for 3. So you got 5 creatures out. Each one of those creatures will have fire bending 5. So that's going to mean 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 red mana added to your mana pool when they attack. Oh. But it only lasts to the end of combat. So if you got a bunch of spells that you can, that has flash, that has has red flash, that has foretell, or something that has instant speed, you can play it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good way to cheat some stuff in. And we got the Legend of Roku. You got a Roku TV, I wonder? Is that why they call you Roku? Because you Roku TV? Hey, let's see. Chapter 1, 2, and 3. 1 is you exile the top 3 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. I like that chapter because it's not till end of turn, it's until the end of your next turn, which makes it better. In chapter 2, you add 1 mana of any color. A little bit of ramp there for a turn. Chapter 3, you exile it and turn it into a 4/4 Avatar Roku with fire bending 4. Nice. Then, fire bending 4, so it'll give you 4 mana. So let's say you got 4 mana left. So you attack with this, you get 4 red mana. You have 8. You can create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying and fire bending 4. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Then when you attack again, you'll get your 8 mana. Turn 2, you'll be able to get another dragon for free. Jeez. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. United Front. Pretty good card. Pretty good sorcery. X white white. You create X 1/1 white ally creature tokens, then put a +1 counter on each creature you control. Not bad for whites. All right. Then Wang Shine Tong Librarian. For X blue blue. Bird Spirit 1/1 with flash, flying, and vigilance. Nice. And when it enters, you put X 1/1 counters on him, then draw half X cards, round it down. Hey, card draw is good. Whenever opponent searches their library, he gets a 1/1 counter. Then you get to draw a card. That's a good card. Daggone, Wizards, you're actually giving us a real good set. Awesome. I am impressed with this set. It's looking good. Did I just go over this or not? No. White Lotus Tile, 4 mana artifact, enters tap. Tap it at X mana of any one color where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type in common. Oh, love it. That is also an awesome card there. All right. Hmm. Awesome. All right. If there's any cards y'all want me to stop on, then join the Discord. Then I won't pass. That way I won't pass the card, and you can tell me to stop. All right. I am really impressed. Secret Tunnel. I'm impressed about this land because of what it does. Cannot be blocked. So if you earthbend this, it can attack and not be able to be blocked. And the tests were colorless. It's not bad. Then you pay 4 and tap it, and 2 target creatures you control that share a creature type can't be blocked this turn. So you can reanimate this, and it will not be able to be blocked, or you make 2 of your creatures unblockable for 4 mana. Well, might as well say 5 because you gotta tap this too. Not bad, not a bad cave. Not bad. This Fire Nation drill, I'm not a big vehicle fan, but for 4 mana, 6/3, this vehicle is pretty good because it comes in with trample, and when Fire Nation drill enters, you may tap it. When you do, destroy target creature with power 4 or less. Instant removal. And you can pay 1 permits your opponent's control, lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Crew 2. Goodbye hexproof, goodbye indestructible. Pretty good removal on a vehicle. All right, folks. Well, we're going to go ahead, and we ain't got time to play no more games or anything like that. But we're going to go ahead and end the stream. And, but I will see everybody over on Superfast Tortoise channel, or I'll see you back here at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And we'll go over some more spoilers this afternoon, because by the time they'll probably have some spoilers out by this afternoon. So we'll check on the spoilers this afternoon. But I'll see everybody at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. Y'all have an awesome rest of your day. And please do me a favor, like, comment. If you ain't subscribed, consider subscribing. Let's get the channel growing and not shrinking. It's very much appreciated. But I'll see everybody later. Later, everybody.